When you have something sacred, something beautiful, you protect it. This is how you behave when you truly care for something. You want to take care of it. And you work to take care of it. This is how you behave when you have something precious. This is how you behave when you have something beautiful. You want to protect it. You want to nurture it. You want to take care of its existence. This is how you behave. Like these people, that they are coming and throwing these leftovers, these garbages in nature. They show that they have little to zero appreciation and care towards nature and the earth. They show that for them nature is not something beautiful at all, perhaps. There's not something precious in nature at all, perhaps. Otherwise, how can you come and interact with something which you appreciate, something which you find beautiful, with such a crass disrespect and uncare? You don't treat something which you value like a garbage. You just don't treat that. And I've seen this in all the people. Everybody, when it values something, it tries to take care of it. So it's obvious that the majority of people, they don't value nature, they don't appreciate it, and thus they treat it like a garbage. It's unbelievable. How can you come in a forest and have a bottle of beer, for example, and you finish your bottle of beer and then you just throw it in the forest? Like, how is it even possible? Like, don't you feel anything in that very moment when you are throwing the bottle? I believe they feel. I believe nature somehow takes a scream each time anybody injures it, similar to anything alive. Nature wants to thrive. It wants to be respected. So when it is disrespected, I believe nature gives off a sign. It signals in some way. I think everybody feels bad when it disrespects nature, but I feel most of the people which do this, they just ignore. They ignore the bad feeling that they get when they throw those garbages. They are so tranquilized and kept in a trance all day long by drinking all these substances, paradoxically, that then after they finish drinking these substances, they are actually throwing the leftovers in the freaking virgin nature without paying attention to the sign, to the sensations that they get internally. Because again, as I said, I believe everybody, nature, and not only nature, but the law of life itself. Life speaks to everybody when somebody makes an act of injustice. I think we all feel when we are doing wrong unto life. But some of us, I think we are just ignoring that feeling and think, oh no, it's just a feeling, you know. Nothing is wrong with me throwing garbages here. But deep down within them, I believe they do know. I think they know what they are doing. They know that they are doing something wrong, and still they do it. Because most of them, not only that they don't find nature to be beautiful, they don't find nature as a precious thing, nor the earth, but most of them, I think they hate nature. I think they hate the earth. And when you hate something, this is how you act. You act to freaking disrespect it. You act to destroy it. Of course, this is how you act when you hate something, not when you love something, or you find value in something, or you find beauty in something. No, this is how you act when you completely hate something. You disrespect it, you violate it, you injure it, and you work to destroy it. So the majority of human beings, or at least these creatures that call themselves human beings, they are actually either possessed by a thing which makes them hate their earth, either this is what they are. They are creatures of destruction. They are not the true human beings at all, because a true human being feels instinctually connected to the life around itself. A true human being never feels to injure a thing just because, you know. Why would I injure a thing? Why would I injure anything? But I think that these creatures, I think they know. They're not oblivious of the fact that they are injuring the earth. And it's not unconsciousness, it's not ignorance that drives most of them to destroy this earth and to act disrespectful towards it. No, it's freaking conscious, deliberate hate. Conscious, deliberate will to destroy. So I believe that these people, that they walked this earth doing these acts of disrespect, throwing their garbages, their filth basically, in virgin nature. These people, whatever they are or whatever they come from at the level of the soul or whatever, these beings shouldn't even be allowed, in my opinion, to even be allowed a chance at a true existence in the real creation. It's like these people that they've showed what they are made of. They showed, like, give them a bit of nature, a bit of something which appears benign, and it appears like it allows you to do whatever you want with it, and this is what they do. This is what they do when they are given a fortune, basically. They've showed their internal nature, basically. Give them some bit more of something valuable, give them some riches of sorts, give them a fortune like the earth is, because it is a fortune. It is a treasure. Give them a treasure, and this is what they do. Just like those freaking, I don't know, drunken pirates on the sea. I remember some of the stories telling that, you know, they find a treasure and then they get drunk a week and just do orgies and just live in this, you know, for a week or two. You eat meat, you drink, and you just make a mess out of yourself and everybody else. when you find a treasure. This is I don't know, it escapes words. It's beyond calling it a parasite or a demonic thing. It's just unbelievable. So I remember some other stories in which there were these, I don't know, conquerors, all sorts. I don't know if the Crusaders did this, but some conquerors in some portion of history that I've read at some point. I remember that they were freaking going and destroying a village, and then after everybody was killed and probably just the women kept for, rape and so on, they were just, 1 or 2 weeks, they were just freaking creating all just parties and drinking and eating and raping the women. And they would just freaking, you destroy an entire village, and then you just, for 1 week and 2, you're making an orgy, a party after, on those, corpses, basically, with blood on your hands. And this is just beyond any comprehension. And then you have the so-called New Age indoctrinated spiritual beings which say, oh, there is no evil in this world. Everything is a matter of perception. God created the creation in a perfect form. Everything is perfect, even evil, Well, I could say right now, go suck one, If you think like that, you need some kind of rehabilitation of sorts. I don't know, maybe soul rehabilitation, mental rehabilitation, some form of rehabilitation. The fact that creation in and of itself, of course, at the highest level, is created with will and purpose, and everything is designed. That's far from meaning that evil does not exist. No, evil is a real thing that truly exists here in the experience of creation. And if you cannot see that evil exists, then, as I said, you either need some rehabilitation, you forgot yourself, you've departed from your true natural way, either you are evil. And this is why you do not recognize evil, because you are evil. Because you know how they say, when somebody is drunk, he doesn't know that it is drunk. When somebody is insane, he doesn't know it's insane. When somebody is stupid, he doesn't know it's stupid. Similar, when somebody is evil, probably has no idea that it is evil. So all these New Age, indoctrinated beings which go left and right promoting, oh, there is no evil in the world, everything is a perfect creation. Well, you might just be the evil you don't see, Again, when one is stupid, one has no idea that it is stupid. So recently, one of these individuals told me like, oh, how come you can say about that Mother Nature has garbages in it, And I was saying like, man, it's like there are really garbages in nature. Oh, how come you can say that about our mother? This is what the guy was freaking telling me, and it's just like, but that's the truth. There are garbages in nature. Oh, so you're thinking that our dear Mother Earth has garbages in it? It's like, oh my God, it was like, I couldn't believe what I'm hearing, So this is the New Age indoctrination, which tries to make people think like, no, everything is perfect. Don't say that our mother has garbages or it's filthy in a way. Well, it is infiltrated with filth. Here it is. What do you think this is? Do you think these are flowers, or what do you think those are? No, that's in human terms, it's called garbage. That's called filth, okay? It's probably nature hasn't produced that stuff, and if it's not cleaned, by the way, it's gonna stay here for hundreds of years, and it's just gonna pile up. So yeah, just my thought with this recording was that I think people, just to get back, people which are coming in nature and are throwing their filth, their garbages in it, these souls, these beings, whatever they are, these beings shouldn't even be allowed a chance at a true, real existence in a true creation. Because this is what they've done. A treasure has been offered to everybody. And some of them, this is what they do when a treasure is offered. When too much goodness is offered, this is what they do. They start to destroy. And by now it's very clear which type of, let's say, part of us has this behavior, that when it encounters something extremely good, it starts destroying. It's what I've called the immature feminine. It's the immature feminine, when it is at the peak of its power, it starts destroying itself. I don't know if these guys, what's up with them. I don't know if they are ruled by this immature feminine or something else is at stake, or it's happening here. But it's obvious. It's obvious that they have the least amount of respect, care and concern for the very earth that they inhabit. They have been given a treasure and they have used that treasure to basically destroy themselves and destroy the earth, doing orgies basically and doing the worst to each other, to one another and to the earth. They have shown what they are. This was a clear test, a clear example of how much goodness one can take before it starts destroying that good thing that it was offered. So most of humanity, I believe, failed the test. Definitely. Most of humanity definitely failed the test. So most of humanity, they are just freaking barbarians. They are worse than animals. To call them an animal is to just make them a compliment. They are worse than animals. Animals have a conduit to their existence. They know right from wrong, and they have respect. They have a conduit of respect towards one another and towards the environment and the earth that they inhabit. So these barbarians, these whatever they are, these are below animals. These are undescribable. It's just, I can't find the term. So when you have something you love, you work to protect it. When you're in the presence of something beautiful, you take care of it. You want to prolong its existence. You want for it to thrive. This is how you act. When you truly love a thing and when you truly value a thing, a person, an environment, a situation. You give it your care. You give it your love. You listen to it. You want to be next to it. You work to create a communion with it. This is how you behave with something that you love.